Hello and welcome back to CE Air. Today we're going to take a look at how you save and load a flight plan in the FMS for the CRJ 500 and 700. So this is a really nice feature that you have available to you if you flight a route often. You can save your flight plans so you don't have to every time you don't have to go and re-enter those flight plans every time you want to fly the same route. So I'm going to show you quickly how you do that and how you save it and then how you load it afterwards when you need it. So first thing we need to do is go ahead and load a flight plan. So if this is going to be a new flight plan and you want to save it, this is what you would do. So we just go to the flight plan. So for this particular video, we're going to enter a flight plan from Martha's Vineyard, Massachusetts to LaGuardia Airport in New York City. So let me get that going here. And so our departure airport is KM VY. After that, and our arrival will be KLGA. Set that up in there. So the first waypoint is VOR, and it's MVY. So we'll just go ahead and MVY. Set it over here. That will bring us to the second page, and we'll set it up again, MVY, and that's going to be direct to MVY. The next one it's going to be a via. So we just want to usually you can distinguish those from waypoints because they start with a letter and they have a number afterwards. So in this particular one, we'll just have V146, and that we're going to that's going to take us to the BAF VOR, which is the next waypoint. So that's BAF. So the next one is going to be IGN. That's going to be a direct one there. The next one, it's going to be via V157. And that's going to bring us to LGA. Alright, so once we're there, we're going to execute that. Then we're going to go to a departure and arrival pages, and our departure will be from runway 33. And execute that. We'll go to our arrival, and our arrival is runway 22, ILS 22, and that's going to be direct to ILS 22. So we're just going to execute that, and that is completed. We want to go and check on that flight plan by just first choosing flight plan, make sure everything is correct, our distance is correct, and then we're going to check on our legs page to see if there are any discontinuities here. So nothing on the first page, nothing on the second page, nothing on the third page, and we do have one over here on the fourth page. So we're going to clear that by clicking on the waypoint below that, copying that, and putting it on top of that discontinuity. Gonna check on the fifth page here, and that looks good. Um, so we're going to execute that, and that will take care of our flight plan. So in order to save that, once it's an active flight plan, we're going to our MCDU menu. I'm going to select FMS, and then we're going to go to the route menu. And in the route menu, we're going to select pilot route list, and that's going to show us our previous saved flight plans. So in this case, what we want to do is just give a new flight plane a name, and it's going to be 8 characters. So this particular one, we're just going to call it, I already have one over here, so I'm just going to call it a different one. So it'll be K M V Y 2 L G A. Alright, and then we're just going to, in order to save that, we're going to select soft key number 6, left 6, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 over here. So that will copy it, and we have it on top of it. So that's already copied in here in the flight plan, and so that's already loaded and saved from the active flight plan. So that's over here. So if you wanted at this point load a different flight plan that's been saved, and it's the same way you can do this if you don't have anything in here, any active flight plan. Let's say we want to load a different flight plan, where we would go to the MCDU page, the FMS, the route menu, pilot route, and then just click on the flight plan we wanted to load. Let's say in this case we want it from LaGuardia to Boston, so we just click in here and it says route loaded. Now what this does is that it loads to the secondary flight plan. So we wanted to make that secondary flight plan the active flight plan. So in order to do that, we just click on activate and then execute. So now that's the active flight plan. And if you want to load a different flight plan, let's say you want to come and instead of flying from LaGuardia, you want to do a LaGuardia Martha's Vineyard instead of LaGuardia Boston. So you come back to the MCDU menu, the FMS over here, the route menu, and the pilot's route list over here. So we select the flight plan over here. The route is loaded, copy it to the secondary flight plan, and then make the secondary flight plan active, and then execute. Alright, so that's it. It's fairly simple. It's very useful to have that the ability to being able to save your flight plans for later use, and you don't have to re-enter that flight plan every time you want to fly that same route. So alright, so I hope that you enjoyed this video and it was very informative. If you do find it useful and interesting, just click that like button, and if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button. We certainly appreciate that. Alright, stay tuned for more flight simulator videos in this channel. Thank you.